Welcome to this video overview of searching in SureTax. In this tutorial, we'll cover how to use the search function to view transactions, customers, and other important items. After logging into SureTax, we arrive on the dashboard. There are two ways to access the search function: through the menu, or through the icons at the top. Let's start by going through the menu. This function allows you to search across several areas of SureTax, such as transactions, which is displayed by default. Or as we see in the dropdown, customers, quotes, and others, each of which has its own criteria which you can specify after selecting the area. So let's stick with transactions for the moment, and then choose which field to search by. Invoice number is the default, but we could for example also search by transaction number, which is also called the trans ID, customer number, and so on. In this case, let's say I want to find everything I have run for the period of May, through May 18th. I'll select Create Date Range. Then I can input my date range. And click Search to see my results. This gives us a list of all of the different types of transactions that have been run between May 1st and May 18th. We can see at a glance what type they were, whether they were successful, total revenue, fees, taxes, and more. Also from this view I can choose to export a transaction and save it, which is covered in a separate video on transactions. Right now, let's try searching within another area. Let's try looking for an address using SureAddress. On this screen the first address line is required, but beyond that, I can enter whatever further details I know for the address I'm searching. The state dropdown contains a full list of states that filters itself as I start to type the name. The zip code has a +4 field, but I don't have that information to enter, so I'll go ahead and click Search. The search found one match for the address I entered, and it supplies the +4 as well as the geo code. Let's try one more search area. Customers. As with the other areas I can choose from a list of fields to search. Let's go with tax exemption code. Let's say I want to see a list of all customers with the code of state taxes exempt. There are 3 results, and we can see basic information such as address and how many certificates and exemptions they have on their cards. If I click the card for a specific customer, it opens the Edit a Customer dialog where I can see additional fields for this customer, and make modifications if needed. Scrolling down in the dialog, I can also see the details for the exemptions for this customer, both with and without certificates. These can also be edited using the Edit button, or removed using the Delete button. Since you're also likely to look up customers using the customer number, let's make that our last search. Again, you can be very specific or very general. You can search for a customer number using as little as 1 digit. This brings up the full list of customers with at least one in their customer numbers. As with before, they're displayed on cards that you can click for more information or to edit details. This is where our tutorial on searching comes to a close, but I'd like to show you one more thing by returning to the dashboard. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that you can also reach the search function by clicking the search icon at the top of the screen. These icons appear at the top regardless of where you are in SureTax, so you can perform a search easily at any time. Thanks for watching our video on how to perform a search within SureTax.